Greetings from here in Broken Arrow, everybody. Cade McFarland alongside Dan Lindblad, a new monthly feature we're running on 2 News Oklahoma, and we're calling it The Program. The idea here, we're outside Tiger Memorial Stadium. We pick one green country school and take a deep dive into the athletics program.
Yeah, athletics are so huge around here. The whole premise of the program is to celebrate the history of these programs. We're talking telling stories of athletes past and present and what they have done here and what they have done in their future lives, as well as the facilities around each campus that make each site unique.
So up first, we're at the state's largest school. That's Broken Arrow. So much history, so much to be proud of, so much to show you here. And what do you know? Here to show us one of Tiger Country's own, Dan Lindblad. Class of
2011.
There you go.
Yeah. You won't find me at much else when we're talking about the history of the athletics program.
Retired your number yet?
Not yet. We're still, phone calls are still in line. But here's some of the great athletes who have played here at Broken Arrow.
The largest high school in the state, tucked into the southeast corner of Tulsa County. The Broken Arrow campus resembles that of a small JUCO. In total 70 state championships, the most splitting between wrestling and softball. And who could forget the first and only football title in 2018, with Andrew Rame leading the charge. Former football alums include Dee Dorsey, Alvin Bailey, and Archie Bradley.
Archie Bradley, University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner, baby.
Bradley helped guiding the Tigers to a baseball title in 2011.
And for the town of Broken Arrow, I mean, you can't even explain it.
Quarterback by the University of Oklahoma on a Broken Arrow.
And then a lengthy MLB career.
Arizona Diamondbacks select RG.
Following the likes of Jim Brewer and Brad Penny.
Struck him out looking. Nice outing for Brad Penny.
Stripes earned at the corner of 61st and County Line.
A lot of those athletes have championship resumes, and coming back here, the new football coach was on that championship team in 2018.
Too. Yeah, you look behind us on the press box. There is exactly one. In more than 100 years of football, there is one state championship at this school, and Travis Hill was a part of it. He was the defensive coordinator for that team that was coached by David Alexander. Travis, after leading Muskogee to a state championship, back here at BA, little over a month on the job, I got a chance to catch up with Travis, who, as always, brings the energy.
It's good to see you. Thanks for doing this.
So it was little over a month ago, right in this building, that you were introduced as head coach.
Travis Hill!
What was that like for you? The warm reception, because I could tell people wanted you to be in this position.
Yeah. No, it's a great feeling because you all are coming home. I'm an Eastside Tulsa boy and grew up over here in Broken Arrow a lot. But we used to drive out here to the strip pits and do all sorts of things we weren't supposed to be doing and everything. So it is home. And both my kids, when we moved back into the Tulsa area to come back into the high school ranks, the best location was Broken Arrow for us. So obviously my kids attended elementary, both of them, elementary through high school here. And to get the reception with all the people I know and relationships I have here was very enjoyable moment.
They used to put a bunch of hats out in front of you, okay? And you get to choose where you're going to college. I don't want to choose any of them. Let's go. Let's go. Simple stuff.
There is, the one state championship you were a part of up there on the press box, 2018. How much confidence does it give you that you can do it again?
So I got to be in the shoes, so to speak. And like I said, it's the defense corner, but in the shoes of Broken Arrow High School and 6A, competing against Jinx, Union, Bigsby, Owasso, and on and on and on. So what we were able to do is relate to our kids. So I can remember the first game we walked out here was Union, number 1 in the state, ESPN, Saturday morning, 11 a.m. in the morning, nationally televised. And Bryce Machota is a name that he'll like this if he hears this. He got told the week before you're the starting corner. He's a sophomore. Well, I haven't even played corner yet, Coach. Things like that were transpiring. You were just trying to grab them. But and you could see some of the frustrations at halftime, though. So it was just asking the kids their thoughts and what was the problem for them. And once you identified that, we gathered together, we saw the problem, solved the problem through the kids. And then the next year, you saw all that blossom. But the bottom line is lots of confidence. And that's not false stuff. That's not nothing that's cocky or anything like that. It's just that, hey, man, we've been here, we know what we're doing, and it's all about the kids. And like I said, we'll take on the responsibility of the losing, and the kids will take on the responsibility of the winning.
You mentioned the Power Five. We have 5 programs here in this state that do it as good as just about anybody.
Absolutely.
Is it more competitive or contentious than it's ever been?
It's more competitive, man. It is tough. It's a new world, all of the above. So you got to have some thick skin, and you know, you can't be afraid. I know that sounds weird and everything like that, but man, you got to go at it the way you're supposed to go at it. I call it a principle. There'll be 1,000 ways we get there, but now I really believe you can't change the way you go about it. But like I said, it's so highly competitive. At times, it makes you want to cut a corner, do something different. Lack of a better word, cheat, whatever it may be. But no, man, but you can't do that. You got to keep your right with the same principles. But I'm telling you, man, it is highly, highly competitive. When we talk amongst each other, I usually, you know, Coach Montgomery and me are, you know, I'm tight with all of them. We all know each other. We're in the same fraternity, same business. But we've known each other for a while, have the same mentor in Coach Eckert. And, you know, we always talk. And my last comment usually, Lauren, is, hey, man, got anything, anytime besides the week I get the chance to play. You know, so highly, highly competitive, though.
In the introductory press conference, one of the things he said was,
The bottom line is I've always built things on toughness, okay? That's what we're going to expect.
you've done this now at multiple places. How do you build a program on toughness?
It's just what your demands are, your expectations. You know, a lot of people call them, those are the non-negotiables, so to speak. So there'll be kids here that will either turn into being able to work in uncomfortable situations, and there'll be kids that won't be able to, and we'll have to find the ones that are. But that's life. It's just built on that foundation that we're going to go compete every day. Now, you know, and with that, little things build up to win. And I just feel you got to have a foundation of toughness. You know, everything's built on the foundation, so you better find something that you really believe in. And on both sides, football's a tough sport. It's a violent sport, okay? And like I said, but life is tough too, so we're going to build a great foundation on toughness and then hopefully fill it up with great skilled kids and go to work.
And young men, look forward to working with you guys, really do. That's like I said, I told you, you're the most important thing. I'll leave it at that.
It is highly competitive in Green Country High School football right now. I think the right guy, a highly competitive guy, is in position for BA to try and add to that press box in the state championship.
Football will be here before you know it, right?
It will be.
We have made it to our first break here on the program. Coming up, the shiny new building on campus that now houses 3BA Sports. That's next. And welcome back to the program where we are focusing on high school athletics, this version, the Broken Arrow Tigers. And about 2 decades ago, where we're standing, just grass. There's a lot of movement around this part, including this building where I sat right now.
They've got a shiny new toy. The Event Center, millions of dollars spent on this thing to house wrestling, volleyball, and cheerleading. It is first class. There's nothing like it in the state of Oklahoma.
The amount of teams that are in here, the people that get exposed to this place, just shows you kind of our commitment to what athletics is and the value of education-based athletics, and especially here in Broken Arrow.
You talk about space. There is a ton of it, considering, you know, that this is only for wrestling, volleyball, and cheer.
We can put 8 wrestling mats down, and we can have 8 mats going at one time, which gives you the opportunity to host a lot of tournaments, to host a lot of events. Volleyball, we can play with 3 courts, so we can practice middle school, we can practice 9th grade, we can practice varsity at the same time. Yeah. And then when wrestling comes out, generally we'll put 2 or 3 mats down, because junior high will wrestle, we can have the girls and the boys wrestle at the same time. So we have the space to be able to do that. Yeah. Not that the field house didn't offer that, but this gives you a ton more space and a ton more opportunity for people to watch what our kids do and watch them compete.
Is there anything like this for these sports in the entire state? I haven't seen.
I would question if there's anything like this in the entire country, not just the state, because I haven't seen it in the state for sure. But I've had friends come down from Indianapolis, from Atlanta, from Connecticut, and they just are blown away by this facility. Yeah. But I also have people in the state that come in, and it's pretty neat just to see their first time walking in, just saying, "Wow, this is pretty neat." We began the year with our staff kickoff for the district, so everybody was under one roof, which we don't usually get to do because we have so many employees. So trying to have everybody in one spot, this provided that opportunity. So it serves a multitude of facets. It's not just athletics, but athletics that gets to call it home. And then we can show you the cheer rooms, we can show you the wrestling rooms, and show you how cool those places are.
I mean, you guys got to be really proud of the way it turned out.
Yeah, and our cheer squad won a national championship last year. They won a state championship in the fall. And so just being able to showcase their success, and our kids can come in here and see tradition. They can look up there and say, hey, our cheer program has been successful. There's a lot of shelves, and that's on purpose, because we want to try to fill those with as many trophies as we can.
This is a football state in so many ways. But, I mean, it's obvious that this school district cares about every student involved.
We are passionate about making sure kids have opportunities, whatever that is, whatever their passion is, whatever their heart's desire is to compete, to learn the valuable life lessons that sports teach. We want to give them that opportunity. And so this just showcases the opportunity that we cheer. If that's your thing, we've got a space for you, and we want you to be successful. We don't want it just to be okay.
Right.
I mean, we want to push the bar towards excellence. That's what we strive for, and that's not just on the football field.
All right, let's go see the wrestling room. Well, yeah, that's the wrestling room.
So this is the girls' side.
Okay.
We've got garage doors here that give us the opportunity to open it up. And I'll tell you, there's 103 yards of mats. The wrestling coaches can do conditioning in here. They can just raise those doors and just make them run in here in the heat, and they can lose weight and make sure they're maintaining weight or whatever they got to do.
What is the participation level now for girls wrestling?
We have about 65 girls in the program, and they've been ultra successful this year. They're ranked in the top, depending on what poll you look at, they're ranked in the top 1 or 2 based upon whichever poll you're looking at. There's the Iowas, the Pennsylvanias, the Oklahomas of the world that are truly all in on wrestling, and this is no different. This just shows our commitment to what we believe is an important sport here, and that's wrestling.
No question.
I spoke with the head coach at the Air Force. He came in and watched this. He came in and said, hey, I'm going to be calling you in March, because I may be coming here and trying to set up a time to practice and do our workout here.
What else have you guys had, or do you think you guys will be able to do with this facility?
We'll do concerts of some sort. Stage will be here. It's where this overhang is, so the stage can come out here. There's been a wide variety of events already.
Yeah.
And more people that once it gets on their radar, they're like, yeah, I want to be part of that.
Yeah. This is fancy. Nice. I mean, do we know who we can give some credit to for this? I mean, that's
Man,
cool.
I can just tell you, Mike Leach is our director of construction. He helped make this building. He tells me he just builds them, and this was a touch that was put into that I think is really cool. We use it as a media backdrop when we do our hot videos or our senior days or whatever.
Do you have something that is a favorite, either little touch or just aspect of this facility for you?
Man, it's all special. It's a really unique facility, but it's something that I'm super proud of. Yeah. Just because it's so unique, and not everybody's got this. I challenge you to find a better seat, especially here. I'm not going to say across the state, because there's some pretty nice stadiums that we have across the state, but it's hard to beat this view.
Absolutely. Coming up next here on the program, 2 of the state's best basketball teams right here at BA this year.
And coming up after the break, we will talk with the top senior on the girls basketball team, as well as getting that BA boys locker room. That's coming up next.
Welcome back to the program, everybody, here at Broken Arrow. And Dan, on the girls basketball side, maybe the best player in the whole state, Mackenzie Mathurin.
And that's saying a lot, because there are a lot of good girls basketball players in the state, but Mackenzie Mathurin really head and shoulders above the rest, and she's trying to lead that Broken Arrow girls basketball team to a state title for the first time in a decade.
It's been amazing being able to grow like our atmosphere on our home floor, just being able to see the progression in our team and even like the stands. It's been amazing. I love everyone who comes to watch and support, even not just me, like all the other girls, everyone else on the floor. It's just amazing. I love this. I'm going to miss it for sure.
No one has more top 100 girls basketball players in the 2025 recruiting class than the state of Oklahoma.
Being one of the top girls is meaning you get to play against the top girls. So you're just getting better and better over the year, over the summer for sure. I played against a lot of good talent this summer. And then just being able to let it translate onto the high school floor.
Leading the way in the 918, Broken Arrow's Mackenzie Mathurin, a unanimous top 40 national recruit.
I've always kind of been that leader on the floor. So, I mean, knowing it's my last year, it kind of just feels the same as every other year.
And I've watched her, from her freshman year to this point, and her growth has been just unbelievable, and it's been something that I've been so proud to be able to watch. Every year we go through exit interviews with our players and we talk about things that you need to do to continue to try to elevate your game. And she's been a true student, from the start of this season, or from the start of her career, I should say.
After Broken Arrow, Mathurin is heading to Michigan, a team just 2 years removed from an Elite Eight berth.
When I first talked to Michigan, it was over the phone, so the first interaction I got with them was just their personalities. And then I made it up to campus, and I just kind of knew. So you definitely, when people say you get that feeling, I got that feeling.
Mathurin, who has scored more than 1,500 points in her high school career, has always been around the game. Her mom, Amber, coached her growing up. Now she's doing the same with her little brother, making Saturdays at the BA Community Center a family affair.
And they're here every time we play. And so being able to see them, knowing they're here watching and even hearing all their comments, every other possession, it's amazing, and it makes it so much more fun to come out here and play. It's really fun. We've gotten closer with all these boys, and so we've gotten to know their personalities, how to coach them and stuff. Obviously, it's my first year coaching, and so it's been a little different, especially coaching younger kids, and they're playing in the rec league and stuff. So just having to change and be acclimated to different parts of the game, it's good. It's good. It's fun.
And Dan, over on the boys' side, it remains shameful that they have not retired your number.
One day.
A top 5 team.
Yeah, and they are exploding, and we're really looking forward to what they can do here down the stretch as we approach the playoffs and into the state tournament. They're a contender once again. Head coach Bo Wallace allowed us into the locker room to mic him up for a rivalry game.
I'm head coach Bo Wallace, and this is Inside Access with Broken Arrow Basketball.
What'd you do, man?
I just wanted some sympathy. I'm just faking now.
Didn't y'all have the last Broken Arrow Union game too at Bishop Kelly? Yeah, you're right. What's up, big dog? How you been, man? Family's good?
Yeah,
It's always good, man. Always good to see you.
Sure, likewise.
Anton, we're gonna see if we can get you one right here. Let's go.
Let's go. Work on 3, 1, 2, 3. Work.
Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Run, Anton! Hey, transition! 5, 4! Stay on the ground. All right, stay on the ground. Hey, attack the paint. Attack the paint. Let's go. Transition. We didn't get as many easy transition in the second quarter that we did in the first, and they're doing a little bit better job there. We've got to get back. Let's go, second half. Let's go. That's why we're running it. We're going to put it on the floor. Let's go at somebody right here. All right, defensively, same thing. Hey, if we go to zone, because we will probably in a little bit, if the middle guy, if Miles is in there, just go over the top and we'll cover you on the backside right now. All right, let's go. Corbin, come back. Go score, go score. Always fun, man. Appreciate it. Way to play. That's 9 in a row. For real. I don't remember the last time a team here has beat Union 9 in a row. And they ain't beat us 9 in a row. I can promise you that. Guys, so you guys kept it going. This is a state tournament field. You got to play a game, you get off a game, and then you got to play 2 more. Guys, you guys did what you're supposed to do.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family.
Appreciate you for being here. For real. Thanks for doing this all access with our team, and go Tigers.
And Dan, I'm sure it became a problem for you. Your time is money. The players wanted to know all about your time as a player, some of the exploits, and you had to let them know.
Really,
I gotta move
people
on.
Between them.
Understood.
There were a couple times Coach Wallace kind of did this. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And he'd look over at me. So, yeah, I had a good time with that one.
Absolutely. All right, we're having a good time here on the program showcasing Broken Arrow Athletics. We're going to do this once a month. Coming to another school next month. We're back with more to put a bow on this edition of the program right after this. Welcome back to the program, everybody, here at Broken Arrow, showcasing the athletic program. There is no gold ball for audio-video production. But they have become the gold standard here in BA AeroVision.
Yeah, having a digital footprint is huge right now. We're talking beyond social media. Everything needs to be live stream at this point. And BA is one of those leading the way in online live stream production.
We want to compare ourselves to what colleges are doing. You're not always going to get there, but you're going to try. One of the things that makes AeroVision unique, as opposed to what a lot of other athletic departments are doing, is AeroVision is about everything, including the 4As. We really promote the district in a way. So I think you're always seeing that name AeroVision out there, and more than just purely athletics and live stream.
Seeing it where it was in high school, I thought that was the limit. I thought that's how high they could get. And now coming back and seeing the kind of work that Broken Arrow's putting out there through AeroVision, it's incredible.
Just knowing, the people that have come to work here for us and the way we continue to grow and get better each year is what makes me, pleased about what we do.
All right, Dan, this has been fun. Our first edition of the program showcasing Broken Arrow Athletics will be at a different school next month. We should mention, you got to draw the line somewhere when you're talking athletics. We are aware. The band, the Pride.
Shout out the Pride of Broken Arrow.
As good as it gets, nationally renowned. They deserve their own 30-minute special.
Multi-grade national champion. We see you, Pride of Broken Arrow. Keep doing your stuff.
That's right. Hey, thank you to everybody here at Broken Arrow who's been so incredibly accommodating. This has been a lot of fun. We look forward to doing it again next month. Be watching to see where we're going to be on the program.